your favorite camera lens?
Okay, my favorite camera lens generally is the really wide ones. I've been through several. Way back on my Nikon days, I had a 14 with the big round front, and I loved it. And then I now have a Sony 12 to 24 f4. I kind of wish it was faster sometimes, but usually for landscape stuff, the f4 is just fine. So I love that lens. That's one of my favorites for sure. I love doing landscapes with that super wide viewpoint.
Okay, that's pretty good. I mean, that is so good.
Okay, what's your next question?
What is your favorite camera?
Okay, I love all cameras. They're super fun, and I love each camera that I have for different reasons. But when I think about if I'm just having fun, when I'm not doing a specific purpose, not for money, the OM Systems OM3, which looks a surprising amount like my old Pentax. It feels a lot like my old Pentax, so maybe it's just nostalgia, but I have a lot of fun carrying that camera around and shooting with that one. That's currently probably my favorite, kind of.
Okay, what's your favorite picture that you took with your camera?
Okay, now that's a really hard one for me because I have so many favorites. In fact, I don't have great memories. My wife can remember like what clothes we were wearing at what day for some reason. But I can remember what camera I took a picture with for decades now. I usually remember what settings I had on the camera, whether I used a tripod, any of the challenges. So I have lots of favorite pictures. And that brings me to another point to talk about, which is photo bias. Now, I know that when I take a picture, sometimes I woke up super early and I braved the freezing cold weather. I trekked for miles. I waded through rivers. I crawled through mud puddles. And that flavors how much I love the picture. How hard was that picture to get? That makes me love it.
So you actually crawled through puddles?
I've crawled through puddles to get pictures. I've waded through rivers. I've set up my tripod in streams with spring runoff, freezing to death. I went out to Bryce Canyon and it was 20 below zero. The wind was blowing. So the point of this is sometimes you take a picture as a photographer and you work on it and you love it and you hang on to it, just that iron-fisted grip, because it was so hard to take that picture. And yet it's not always your best picture. So it's good to have people who are willing to be honest with you, and they'll say, that's not your best picture. Maybe you should use this one. So having said that, try not to flavor my pictures. I've got several of my Professional Photographer Association merit pictures are my favorite. I've got a picture of some tulips that make the tulips look giant. I shot it with a fisheye lens. It was a Nex 5, a Sony Nex 5 camera with the little fisheye. I still have the fisheye. I don't have the Nex 5 anymore. I took another picture of a really twisted tree down at Devil's Backbone down by Escalante, Utah. Same camera and lens combo, and I was like hanging off a cliff, just really reaching out to try to get the shot. Turned out amazing. I love that one. I've got a bunch of pictures from Antelope Canyon that I really love. It's really hard for me to say this. Just I don't know if maybe I should go through and pick some favorites. We'll show the people at home some of my favorites. Maybe some stories behind taking it.
Okay.
What's your favorite picture that I've taken? Do you have a favorite that you remember?
I think your tulips.
You like the tulips?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
And like your sunflower one, like that one, but it was a bit different.
Okay.
And I don't remember that much more, but once we see your pictures again, we'll see more of my favorites.
Okay, sounds good.
Wait, but one more question.
Okay, one more question.
What is your favorite camera? Not camera, but like the thing that holds the camera.
Favorite tripod?
Yeah.
My favorite tripod right now is the Ulanzi Tree Root tripod. That's kind of a funny name, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Tree Root Mobile. It's carbon fiber. It's a good price, but it's a little bigger than the travel one. Sturdy, and I really like it.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.